stage candidate for United States Congress and Illinois House District 17, Eric Sorenson.
That's a tough act to follow. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
I get to talk at gay brunch. This is more exciting than being the weatherman in Rockford, Illinois. My name is Eric Sorenson, and I'm running to become the first ever elected LGBTQ person to the United States Congress from Illinois.
Come on now.
I can't believe it either. I asked my mom when I found out, Illinois never elected an LGBTQ member to Congress. How has that not happened? And you know what my mom said? She said, it's because it was supposed to happen in 2022. First, I want to thank Victory for endorsing not only me, but believing in me and believing in all of the candidates that we're talking about and we're supporting today. With their dedication and support, we were able to win our 6-way Democratic primary, propelling us into one of the most competitive House races in the country. And we couldn't have done it without Victory. Growing up in Rockford, I was a little boy that was afraid of storms. And I wanted to be the meteorologist when I grew up. Yet, when I realized that something was different about me and that I was growing up gay, part of me thought, why am I even trying? I grew up in the 1980s when I thought, you know, Eric, you're just going to grow up and you're going to get HIV/AIDS, and why would you even try? Something in me persevered. I don't know what it was. But for more than 2 decades, I was the television meteorologist in Rockford and the Quad Cities. My job was to help people understand risks so that they could make good decisions. It was more than when to grab an umbrella. It was when the family needed to go in the basement for the tornado. And through it all, I was able to be my full, authentic self. I was out on television, and I was supported because we're in Illinois, and we're in a great place. But it hasn't always been that way. After graduating from NIU in DeKalb, I got my first job in Tyler, Texas. And I remember my dad saying, you know, Eric, things are going to be different in Texas versus Illinois. And it sure was. I actually have a love of barbecue now. Mayor, sometimes I say y'all. And I can do the Texas two-step if I have a couple of beers. But I also experienced something else. I was almost fired for being gay. I was called into the boardroom at KLTV in Tyler, Texas, where every page of my employee contract was laid out on the table. I was forced to sit when all of the members of management stood. And I was told that I couldn't be gay and be on television in Tyler, Texas. So I had to make a decision. My job or who I am? And unfortunately, when I was 23 years old, I said this is the one thing that I wanted to do, and I picked my job. But you know what? The best thing that ever happened to me was taking a $12,000 pay cut to move back to Rockford, Illinois. And the rest is history. Today I'm running for the United States Congress because I've earned the trust of the people in my community. And with you by my side, I'm already representative of the people in our community. And in 2022, when Florida, Iowa, and Texas are enacting hateful laws, we here in Illinois, we will reject it all by making history for choosing acceptance and equality. Now let me tell you about my race. Illinois 17, it's a blue-collar district, a mix of urban, rural, suburban. We include Rockford, Moline, Peoria, Bloomington, Normal. It's a huge district. but it's vibrant. And it's an area that supports reproductive rights and supports LGBTQ rights. And it's highly competitive. The polls have us in a dead heat with a few undecided voters. And I think you know why. I'm already being attacked. There's a mailer that's going out to voters in my district. It's hard to talk about, to be honest with you. It calls me a groomer. It says ERIC, extreme radicals indoctrinating children. They're not even hiding their homophobia anymore. So what do? Well, I don't know about you. I got pushed around as a kid. After a while, I started pushing back. And I didn't fight alone. We emailed that mailer to every one of our supporters. We sent it to reporters from the TV news. And guess what? We saw incredible grassroots support, volunteers, donations. They came pouring in. And we showed them that we are stronger than their hate. And that's where you come in. I can't do this alone. We can't make history alone. I need you. We're members of this incredible community of support. So take out your phone and go to ericforillinois.com right now. Seriously, I know you all have phones. And by the way, if you Google Weatherman Congress, Victory Fund comes up first. What I'd like you to do, it's ericforillinois.com. Sign up for emails. Sign up to do phone banking for us. Make a donation. Our democracy only works if we participate in it. And we all must take action. We can make history here. We can shatter the rainbow ceiling that we have in Illinois. But each and every single one of us has to be part of the process. So thank you for being here, being supportive, and for joining teams, not just me, but other candidates, supporters, and leaders, because we're all going to make history together. Thank you.